What's up, guys? It is Rhipr and Djayz here for story time with Djayz episode 2. And basically, today we're going to be talking about our first paranormal experience, ghost activity. So, you're up.
Okay, so this is some creepy shit. So, back in the day, like 2010, I probably just turned 11. And I always played with my friend that lived like right across the street. And next to his house, like literally to the right of his house, it's like a bunch of woods, and it's like this really creepy abandoned house. So we never went back there before. So one day we're in the middle of the street just kind of playing. Everything's fine. Nothing's going wrong. Next thing you know, 2 German shepherds come out of nowhere. Absolutely nowhere. And we ran for our lives because at this point, fuck him, I'm saving me. I'm saving me at this point.
Oh boy.
So we ended up on top of my mom's minivan, and some random creepy old lady walks out of the woods, grabs the 2 dogs by the collar, walks back in the woods. So then we thought, hey, what a great idea. Let's go into the woods where she just went. And
boy.
let's see if if she's in there. So we decide, hey, it's adventure time. We grab some flashlights. It's not dark, but it just makes the experience a lot fun. Okay, it's better. So we walk in. We're like, is anyone back here? And the front of the house. Like if you see like old country houses, you see like they have a porch and they can like put rocking chairs and stuff on there. It basically looked like that. It was like blue and foggy back there, and the whole front of the house was like trash. It was like furniture upside down, like just really creepy crap. So this is where I shit myself.
Oh boy.
We look up into the window of the house, and we see the old lady. So we're wondering, where the heck are the dogs? Now my friend is white. Not saying that white people are dumb, but they like to explore a lot more than black people do. So he thought, hey, what a great idea. Let's walk in the house. I said, you can take your ass in there if you want to, but I'm not going in there. So he walks in, there's no dogs, nothing like that, but he got scared and ran out.
Oh boy.
So, I'm staring down this old lady because I'm like, okay, she's not moving. She's like looking. And then she pointed, like, kind of like telling me to turn around. And fuck that, you never turn around. Don't turn around. So I cut and ran. My brother's still standing there. He didn't see anything. My brother's there, and he's looking at the old lady too. So then a bark, like one of the dogs barked, but they barked from like the right of us, I think. So we all turned our head to look to the right. And then when we turned around again to see where the old lady was, she was fucking gone. And so then somehow I believe we got like in contact with the people that own the house, and they were like, oh, well, some old lady died there like a little while ago, but there's no one living there right now.
Well, that gives me shivers.
I was like, excuse me? I'm like, what? There was an old lady. She came out of the woods to get her dogs. They're like, no, sorry, there's no one that lives there. You kids are crazy. We were like, okay. That haunted my dreams for a good while. But yeah, that's my story.
Okay then. That kind of gave me a few shakes.
Yeah, I kept looking behind me.
Well, moral of the story there, guys. Do not look behind you.
Nope.
I think that's a pretty good life lesson. Well, mine actually occurred in Savannah. And if you've ever been to downtown Savannah, you know that's a very it's a very like old and haunted place, you know. So, you know, they always have like ghost tours and all these, you know, paranormal type of things there. So I decided not to do any of these tours, but they have like a cemetery, and then they have this house across the street. It's not like an old destroyed house. It actually looks nice on the outside. They fixed it up, but if you walk past it, there's 2 basement entries. And I was basically with my family at the time, but I swear I thought I heard like a knock noise. That was the first thing that happened. I was like, okay, it's like I must be hearing something. And next thing I know, we're about to cross the corner, and this completely threw me off. I felt like a hand touched my shoulder, pulling me.
Nope.
Like I felt like it was trying to get me to turn back.
Nope.
And I was terrified for my life because I stood there, and my mom was like, "What are you doing? Like, why are you standing there?" I'm like, "Mom, did you not just feel it? Was this just me?" And she's like, "You can go back if you want." So I'm like, "Okay." Now, keep in mind, I made a dumb mistake. I decided to go back. So I realize I'm walking past the place again. I hear a knock again. I'm like, oh, I must be losing. There's a stairway down, and you can't really get in trouble if you go to some places. So I kind of walk down like the first 2 steps, and all I hear, if you guys have ever heard like a pounding or something thrown against the door, as soon as I take a second step, I swear I heard that. Like it sounded like something just got thrown at the door down there, and I'm like, what? I'm like, hold on, what just happened? And worst part was the people who own the house, or I'm not sure what it was, house, apartment, whatever. All I know is the family who was there was just basically walking around, and I ran into them. And I just wanted to ask them, basically, is where you live haunted? They said, yeah. They said, because if anybody, like I said, has been ever down to downtown Georgia, downtown Savannah, it is very old. They said many years ago, I guess someone died, but it was like they were murdered inside the house. So that was already bad at that point. It was already bad vibes. And I guess there's a very angry spirit down there that when they saw me, they wanted me to go inside.
Nope.
And I was glad I didn't. All I know is that at this point, last thing I remember seeing, leaving the house, and they had like a window next to the basement. I saw eyes in the basement, and I ran to my family. I was out of there, never going back to that place again. After hearing rock, it sounded like a pile of rocks were just thrown at the door, and then the hand on the shoulder, and then I saw the eyes were the last point that ruined it. I was just like, nope, I ran. And I guess the very same exact night, my mom felt like she had a hand, she felt like she had a hand touch her shoulder that night, and I was just like, Mom, ignore it, pretend you did not feel that. So yeah, that's my story.
Okay, here's my question. What the fuck did you turn around and go back? You don't do that shit. You run and we live. You don't turn fuck. No. You feel like a hand on your shoulder, you'd be like, well, must be a breeze in here or some shit.
I thought it was a smart idea. I wanted to know what it was.
And you know what? I'm happy you didn't take your ass in that basement. Because I really thought that's where that story was going.
Oh, no, I was about to.
I really thought you were about to just be like, God, come on, guys, I just want to see what's down there. No, don't do that shit. I'm happy you didn't do that. Oh, God.
Listen, I would have if I didn't hear rocks. That's the only reason I stopped.
Okay, I'll take that. But anyway, it's been like 10 minutes now, I guess.
Yeah.
If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the thumbs up button and make sure you subscribe and comment some stories, your paranormal stories. Make sure you subscribe to Rhipr. Make sure you subscribe to me. Not even sure whose channel this is going on.
But whoever's it is, the other person's link will be in the description.
Basically. So, we will see you guys next time. Peace.